Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of the channel. Thank you for your continued support as we keep moving in the direction of non-bullshittery. Yes, well, it's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day of Rest. Yes, shocking. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I slept into 8:30 today, which is unusual. But yeah, I'm getting some issues with my back from my hernia operation. So yeah, but I'm getting there. Yeah, and I've been watching quite a few YouTubers over the last few days. A lot of good content being put out on the platform, which is good to see, actually. A lot of little journalists and researchers coming, which are our subscribers, you, doing a lot of research and a lot of delving into situations and sending it to us, which is fantastic news. And there's a lot to take in, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what? I'm looking at what's happening in the UK, and I'm getting messages from people in the US and Canada saying it's happening over there, and different countries it's happening in. Our governments are really, really corrupt, aren't they? All of them. They're all underhand and deceiving. I wonder how many countries. I wonder how many super injunctions there is at the White House administration or at Mark Carney's in Canada. His administration, there's quite a few in our administration in the UK, keeping things hidden from the public to not cause outrage or fear. But it's been revealed this morning that the new bill, it's costing the NHS over £200 million a year in asylum medical care. Who's paying for that? Taxpayers. I mean, the housing crisis is beyond a joke. The Afghan thing is up to 8 billion. I mean, so basically we have a 20 billion black hole that we keep getting told about in the UK. You know, the taxpayers must pay. Fuel prices must rise. Cost of living must go through the roof, because the black hole is to care for people that aren't UK citizens. That's the black hole in the UK. We're wasting billions of pounds a year in evil bastards that add no value to the UK, that put fear of God into children, into our wives, our mothers, our sisters, our daughters, that hate our way of life, that have increased knife crime, and yet we're having to pay for it. And the government's putting out super injunctions to hide this from the public. It's absolutely shocking, isn't it? Absolutely shocking. So there wouldn't be a 20 billion black hole. We wouldn't be having a crisis, a cost of living crisis. Energy bills wouldn't be through the roof if the fact that we didn't have to pay for these economic migrants and illegal immigrants. That's the bottom line, and MPs are endorsing it constantly. Shocking the way we're being treated. We're being hoodwinked by our politicians. Yeah. If you're wondering why I'm sitting in the car this morning, I'm taking my son to breakfast, actually. He's in there. We've just ordered breakfast. I thought I'd pop out and get this done. And if you remember the Air India crash with one survivor, a British survivor, well, he's now saying that he's having trouble sleeping. He keeps dreaming of death and being a survivor. Well, of course he is. That's called PTSD. That is real post-traumatic stress disorder. Not the PTSD you get from someone calling you a cunt. Not the PTSD you get from someone shouting at you. Not the PTSD you get from someone posting a picture. No, that's not PTSD. That's just angry. This guy has got PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, the real thing. Yeah, not the angry mum or the angry dad syndrome. Quite sad, isn't it, when people pretend to have PTSD when they don't have it? You know, he posted something nasty about me, and now I have traumatized. That's not PTSD. That's you being an asshole. Anyway, yeah, everything's my opinion, by the way. It's my opinion. Go and do your research and look into it. What do I got here? A new poll has been brought out, which tells us now that the British public don't feel safe under the Labour government, and they don't feel safe from the police. They don't feel the police will protect them. Well, I've got my own thoughts on that, and I would rather keep them to myself. But it's quite sad when today's police are trying their best. Look at it that way. They're trying their best. And what's happening? Paperwork. You know what I mean? You can't expect the police to get out there and do patrol and get on the beat if they're being hit with essays to write, you know, reports to write, computers to write. I mean, it's just shocking the way the police have been taken off protecting the public to do documents and to cross the T's and dot the I's, should I say. Yes, should I say, yes. It's terrible. Yeah. And health and safety's gone too far. Health and safety. I can't change the light bulb. It's above head height. Oh, well, let's call in a firm to assess the situation at a £75 call-out fee. And then how much will the light be? Well, the light's £5. Yeah, but to drive to get the light may cost £6 in fuel. Then to drive back, my time isn't free, so let's divide that. Okay, £145 for the light bulb. We'll be there tomorrow. Bullshit, isn't it? It's constantly. And the Taliban have started making their executions of people that were found out on the data link. Yes, yeah, the data leak. Yeah. What if that's the case, UK government? Stop fucking funding them. Cut off their funding. I think if the West cuts off the Afghan funding with millions of dollars a year, they'll think twice about killing people, wouldn't they? Yes. But what are we doing? We're still funding them. We're still sending them sharp knives. We're still sending them everything they need to carry out these horrific executions. Yes. Under the UK taxpayers. Yes. Yeah. Shocking, isn't it? We bring this stuff on ourselves, our government, politicians, and then we hide it from the public. I think any politician that hid that from the public should be sentenced to jail for treason. They should be. And if you didn't know, the BBC's on its final warning. Yes, it's on its final warning. Yes, all the different paedophilia things, all the different things they've done, and now they're getting a final warning. Yes. I mean, I gave the BBC a final warning a few years ago when I stopped paying a licence and I refused to watch their shows. That's how you give them a final warning. The public turn away from the BBC. Cancel your licence. Get Netflix. Don't watch live TV. Get Amazon. You don't need a licence to watch that. As I said, everything is I just seen a little... Is that a rat? Can't be a rat. Got woods there, haven't we? So maybe a rat in the woods. Anyway. What have I got here? Why did I write this down? Let's put down... Oh. Yes, he's on the thumbnail, isn't he, Harry? Yeah. A new poll, which has been released by the public, the British public, has proven that the British people do not want the Timu Prince back in the United Kingdom. We don't want him here. He adds no value anymore to anything, not even the veterans community. He adds no value whatsoever. In fact, in my opinion, and without prejudice, I believe he just costs the Invictus Games money. He doesn't bring in money anymore. It's time to cut loose. Anyway, listen, thanks for watching my videos, ladies and gentlemen. Take care and have a wonderful Sunday.